Hi again, this is Pat from the animatronic shop, and hopefully we can finish up the front of this skull in this video. Last video the battery gave out. I'm going to put out a little bit of fresh Elmer's glue and let's wrap this up. So we left off where I just needed to glue these corners of the eyes that we finished the eye sockets in the previous video. So just like we did before, some glue on the tabs. Get it nicely lined up. And that looks good right about there. And I'm going to hold it. I'm going to want to put a little extra glue in this corner to kind of make sure that those stay down nice and tight. Beautiful. Now I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Same thing. Get it nicely lined up and hold it. Next flap down. I almost want to do the two flaps, but I know that most of the time two flaps, at least on something like this. This area with things that are happening in a real tight spot. Sometimes you get tempted to do two. And I probably could have done it there because there wasn't too much going on. But I'm thinking better safe than sorry. Let's get this finished up so we can move on to the rest. One more flap on this side. Hold it down. And believe it or not, these are the last two flaps that we need to glue. Hold that down. Oop, popped out. It's kind of neat. In just a few minutes we're going to be able to put them on the bot and see what it looks like. And that's the last flap. Okay, so you see what we have here now? Now, I kept these back of the eyes in because that helped keep us having a really nice and correct model, where if I didn't have those in, this is a little trick I found out. When I didn't have these in, sometimes the model wanted to get all bent, and leaving the back of the eyes in helped keep the model exactly how it's supposed to be when you build it. It sort of holds the eyes into place. And now I'm just going to take my small little scissors and we're going to cut that part out. So I'm just going to cut that back flat part of the eye out. This is why I said it's nice to have a small pair of scissors, because to try to get in here with a big pair could be a little tough to do. So I'm just going to go around and cut this out. Oops, scissors slipped off. You can go back and clean these up a little bit later if you want. But this will be okay for now. So there you see the hole for the eye is open, and I'm going to do the same for the other side. In an earlier video when I did this, I actually cut these back of the eyes out at a little bit earlier stage. I did it before let me just finish this one cut. There you go. Awesome, right? So I cut these out before I glued this part on. I left this last section not glued because then it can flap over and it lets me get in there a little easier with my scissors. So the last thing I'm going to do, I'm just going to bend down this edge over here and fold down this, what would be this other tooth. Probably should have folded the tooth down first and then push that back. So there you go, just like that. So yeah, that was a mountain fold. So you fold that back, bring it back a little bit, fold the tooth down like that, and there we have it. So now I can take this, and I can put it on our bot like so. And there you go. And in the next video we'll do the jaw, and then we'll do the back of the head, and you kind of get the idea of how it goes. But that's how your awesome bot's going to come out. I'll see you in the next video.